about my wife. You know what I mean? Like just like that part. That's it, right here.
I'll never leave. Just keep loving me, and I promise I'll take care of you.
That's a fact.
I promise I'll take care of you. I promise I'll take care of you.
Caitlin.
I promise I'll take care of you. Like let me take care of you. Like let me take care of you.
Oh, my cameraman.
Let me take care of you. Like let me take care of you. I will call this 772 love us.
Caitlin.
I heart you. I promise I heart you.
See, the crazy part is that most people are afraid to show their love for their wife.
It's Marcus, baby.
Bro, I'm so in love with my wife. It's crazy.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
See? I'm just saying. You know?
I don't know. He's him in his fucking belt. Like, look, leave the fucking belt. You see what I'm saying?
That's two.
That's not two.
You said no bag too small. That's what you said.
That's right.
That's what you said, boss.
But here's the problem. Where's the floor covering then? Did he pick it up?
It's already outside on the fucking floor.
No, it's not.
I swear to God, on my mama.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I swear to God.
All right, I'll call you back.
Yeah.
He said, I'll call you back.
He got.
It's outside already. They put it on the floor. Come on, bro. Come on, man. You think this is the real deal? You know what I mean?
You gotta get with Sean and reschedule that 4,500 square feet. The coding of that.
Delivered, I will laugh so hard.
So if it comes under 500 bucks
We do it?
for a pallet of pickles,
We do it?
fuck it, we go for it.
Alright.
A pallet of pickles.
Alright. It'll be like $498.97.
Now if it's over 500 bucks, we leave it alone. But if it's
Okay.
a pallet of pickles, that means we're
Like, what
gonna
would
have
be
pickle
the value?
sandwiches
Yeah.
for
yeah,
a minute.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we give pickles away. Like employee of the month gets pickles
You get
instead
a
of
whole
money.
case. 5 gallons.
Right.
That's a deal.
I think so.
More expensive. If you think about it.
And then everybody gets a pickle. We'll be like the Oprah Winfrey show.
You get a pickle. You get a pickle. Not even just one. You get 5 gallons. 48 cases of tore down things of pickles. That's ridiculous.
So, yeah?
I'm down.
Alright. Find out.
Let's see what she says.
You got it.
She's like, this lady again.
Over. I can leave it over there. You know that we're transparent, and you appreciate the relationship that we have, and on a personal level as well. That I think that you're an amazing person. It's like, no, I don't care about that. I think that I know that you guys are fair. Like, just go over there, give me a call after, and see how we can figure it out.
All right, get out there. Communication is key. That's what I try to tell you. Don't just react. Fucking get all the facts and start shooting it off. You know what that creates? I always say if you create awareness, it creates discussions. Okay? And then once you do that, you can't just do this. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. You can't just send in a picture and then call them, hey, I need a change order. It doesn't work that way. So you send it out as soon as you get it and say, just want you to look at this, and then let's have a discussion. And the next day, right, they're gonna call you and be like, all right, what's up, man? Because you don't know what the fuck they're doing that day. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey guys, happy Halloween. You know, it's a fun day, but we still need to do our job. So right now we're heading to a job site that we're having some issues, and we want to make the client aware what's going on. So we're gonna have a meeting with the client over there, because we took one of the old epoxy floor out to get back to the concrete like we usually do, so we can have a really good bond to our new epoxy floor. And that slab was really old and really in bad condition, and all the capillarities on that concrete came out, and it's a lot of, like, you know, drawbacks of concrete, old concrete over there, a lot of imperfections. So, you know, I know that this client is looking for a perfect even floor, and like I said, we're gonna have a meeting over there.
But I will.
So you're eating a Halloween sprinkle? I get it. It's all, I'll let it slide.
I don't believe in Halloween.
Well, it's not something to believe in.
I don't celebrate it.
It's just something you do.
That's a question. I don't celebrate.
I don't celebrate it. I just go to my dad's house and eat food.
Hi guys, we're here. We got to the Cardenas job site over here. Gonna go inside and meet the client and the guys, see what's going on, and come up with a good solution for the client. Especially, we want to keep the client happy as always, but also we want to provide a quality service for them like we always do. So let's go inside, see what's going on, and come up with something.
Y nadie chotea y me tienen bajo investigaciones los del Fura y la DEA. Y las cortas todas son lebrones, todas son 23. La cara de mi mujer en la espalda me la tatué. Pero a mí sin por el disco que acabo de grabar ya me dieron 15 millones.
So these locations the client has, it's one of their best in California. So keep that in mind, that they want everything to be perfect. That's what we're here for. The crew had some questions earlier. I want to be here for them, and I can help them with anything. I will do it. So we're here. Let's go inside. I'm gonna be inside in a minute and see what's going on.
Remember I went to Texas on Monday? I came back on Wednesday. Oh, I didn't talk to you about that. Remember I went to the...
You already tried talking to me about that. I told me to talk to you about that.
What about it?
I only got paid on Monday and Tuesday.
I'm not having this discussion. Listen, we're not having this. You know who to talk to, right?
Steven.
There you go. Get the fuck off.
I'm going to my office.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, and don't use a truck to be like, you bring it back. Don't go be showing like my new truck and all that on Instagram and all that. It's a rental car. I know, and I know you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if it was Aston Martin, then it was a different story.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna be like, hey, they gave me a new truck and I'm the superintendent now.
This is where we are, guys. This is the new concrete slab after we took out an existing epoxy floor. As you guys can see, it's not in a good shape whatsoever. So we need to come up with a solution for a client. We had a solution in mind to come up with a slurry, like a slab, like another surface before we put our slurry quartz on top. I think that would be the best. So let's see when the supervisor comes over here and the project manager, walk the site together and see what they're saying. Things to the client. What are you thinking, bud?
I think we should trowel right up to here.
What's that?
You know, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think what we should do.
I know, but he's saying we can't trowel thick enough to
cover
that
all
high.
this. That's what I'm saying. With the material that we have, it's not gonna be the deal that we want. What are you gonna do then? Because you're not gonna have any slope going to the strength and the drains.
So, what I was trying to tell you earlier is that this drain is lower than this for sure. So what I was gonna do,
try to grind this part down
I was gonna grind that down tomorrow. I mean, I could do it today, but
either way, I think that just like look at this floor, like look at the section over there. I still don't think that it's gonna be like if we're doing 1/8 of the like that's the material that we have right now. You're still gonna see everything over here. All this like 1/8 of an inch. Think about it. I mean, how are you gonna cover this?
what?
Like this hole over here.
That cell covers all that.
It's not gonna. Well, not the material is not gonna have enough material that you have right now. It's gonna cover.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we can cover everything, but we just need more material.
Oh.
Because if it would have been like here, like usually it's like this kind of slab underneath all the epoxy, we wouldn't have any problem. I mean, you know, like this is just nothing right here. But you have something like that, something like that.
A lot more than we expected. Huh?
Yeah.
Sucks.
And that's the same thing. Like this one, you know, an entire day to do everything. So I like 3 days just of grinding.
It would have been a lot. Yeah.
So it's better to do a slurry, cover everything up, like you finish in 1 day.
Because this is why. Because like, if I grind all this down right now, right? It's for one, it's going to take forever. And then if I trowel floor, it's like I get to manipulate with the grinder.
But what are you gonna do over here? Like right here, like on this side, this is like way thicker than a 1/4 inch.
I don't need to trowel that. I don't need to trowel this right here. I talked to Lexi about it.
No, not on top. Oh. I'm saying like right from here to. Hey guys, so we're back outside of Cardenas. We met with the guys inside. We talked with the client. We come up with a solution. Everybody's gonna be happy. So what we're gonna do forward, we're gonna actually slope the entire floor over there with a slurry. We're gonna do a thickness, way thicker floor than before, and then we're gonna do the epoxy slurry quartz that initially we're supposed to do on this job site. So the client is happy. Obviously it's gonna be some extra cost, but overall they want to have an amazing floor, like, and that's what we're looking to get them. We're gonna shoot something at the end, send you some pictures and put a video together to see, compare what it looked like after we did the demo, after the old floor with the new one, and you're gonna see the progress throughout the entire project. I think that everybody should be like amazed, like at the end, what kind of quality, and also like the fairness that we brought to the client. It's like they wouldn't know that, they wouldn't expect that, and nobody would expect what's underneath of an epoxy floor that's old of like 10, 15, 20 years. Nobody knows that at this point, and they don't want that anymore. They want something that has like high standards, that meet all the health department's requirements over here, and that's what we're gonna give them. So like I said, stay tuned. We're gonna give you some more insights once we're done with everything and throughout the entire project. Thank you.
This how I be feeling about my wife, you know what I mean? Like just like that part. That's it, right here.
I'll never leave. Just keep loving me, and I promise I'll take care of you.
That's a fact.
I promise I'll take care of you. I promise I'll take care of you.
Kayla.
I promise I'll take care of you. Like let me take care of you. Like let me take care of you.
Oh, my cameraman.
Let me take care of you. Like let me care of you. I will call this 772 love us.
Caitlin.
I heart you. I promise I you.
See, the crazy part is that most people are afraid to show their love for their wife.
It's Marcus, baby.
Bro, I'm so in love with my wife. It's crazy. Every day. Like, so I ain't afraid to publicize it and show how dope it is to be married. I love you, Caitlin.
I'm fucking these bitches and she still know. Better than you.
I've seen Jeffrey come up, and I'm so like proud to like be a part of that, like where I get to see him grow. and I'm proud that I have the platform to watch its growth. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing better than that. Like, when you sit around the table and you've created bosses and people are elevating in life, but not saturating. You're guiding them properly without them saturating themselves in debt. And I've always emphasized about debt. And when you have a chance, when you have good savings, and you want to buy something, and you have, I always say like this, multiple of 10. So in the case that you can't pay for a truck up front like this, you should have 10 payments in the bank account. You should be able to pay your rent 10 times and your payment. That way, if something happens in the future, that he'll be okay. Like, I don't know, let's say God forbid he gets in a car accident. I always make sure he's good anyway. But just to the normal person that don't have a Lex in their life, like a Jeffrey and Lex relationship, you know what I mean? But a person that don't have that relationship, they always got to make sure that they have at least 5 to 10 months worth of payments in there, because let's say they get in a car accident, because life is uncalculated, that they'll be able to sustain until they recover and not worry about all the bills. The problem in America though, like, this is a true statistic, and people don't, like, they say over 65% of Americans live check to check. That fucks my head up. And it's because they have this feeling of they always want something. That they always want something that they don't need. And that's sad. Like, that's really sad, because you don't really need, and it's all for image. And I believe that most of it's based off image. Most of the cases. Over, like, living a life that's over priced and not being able to maintain it. That's why I always try to tell people, just, live in moderation, but save your money and then put it into something that's going to create more money. You want a nice car, but what you going to do with the nice car? You going to get that car to start making you some money? Why don't you do Uber on the weekend? Get it to pay for itself. A lot of people don't think like that. Oh, no. Hey, go Uber. So the car can pay for itself. And then that car, if you got $500 in payments, right? Let's do simple math. You do $500 in payments. Let's just say, hypothetically, you got $500 in payments and you work the weekends, Uber. So if you do, let's say you make $80 a day, times 2 times 5. I mean, 4 times a month. $640. Car paid for on its own for the month. Wouldn't that be dope? Like, where your car actually pays for that, and then your 9 to 5 pays your bills, but your car's being paid for? I don't know. I think it's dope to me if you think like that. Like, okay, how do you get a return on the investment? And if you do more than 2 times a week, let's say you got spare time, now it's profit. It's profit after that. You can make your truck, you can make a car payment and you get a couple extra, $100, profit. Life is good. Now you put that money away while you have your 9 to 5, whatever you have left over from that 9 to 5, you put that away. You take your passive income and your main income, you put it together, guess what you have? Now you have a nest egg. That's why I don't get afraid of, like, if somebody was like getting a car payment, I wouldn't be afraid to say, yo, get a car payment, but Uber on the weekends. Let it pay for itself while you have a car payment. Let it pay for itself. Back in the day, you couldn't get a return on the investment for a car. They said it was the worst investment. But what they didn't tell you, now your investment's able to pay for itself. So the car shouldn't depreciate as fast as it does, because now it's a tool to get you money. That's called an asset. You get what I'm saying? Like, it makes you money. So why would you take the money from your 9 to 5 instead of just putting in like some hours in the weekend? As soon as you hit your marker, you clock out, bink. I don't want to drive the rest of the day. I already hit my marker. Because then you get the balance. You get to balance your life. Wake up, people. Wake up. It's not bad getting a car. Go do something to pay for it without taking away from your 9 to 5. In the meantime, we'll talk later.
You drove better than stock. No doubt. I would never do it again. Not on a new car. So those rims are alright though. Yeah, how we doing? Here, but it says Z71. I don't think it says Z71.
Okay. But oh, is it an RST?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Just for a couple days. I'll bring it back.
That's the one you want, man.
See, don't tell me that shit don't look dope.
That's a RS.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They would have kept that 6.0 like they did from a couple years back.
If I had a choice, I'd be digging my hand in it. So I got some manners. Look, James, you made a mess around here. I don't know what happened.
Pulling the Marvin right now.
Wholesaler is my partner, and he sells to the dealership. So I'm gonna hook you up with him.
Oh, and it's got that's a very good sound like you were talking about. Yeah. It doesn't extend everything.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit! You got a compartment here too, Jeffrey. Look, you got a compartment here too.
There's 2 more inches in the back too, so you got to make more room.
The same thing.
Go ahead and get in there.
Got 2 more inches. I sure do. Making sure you take care of your people, be there for your people. That's important. I know his true story, and his true story, like he's come up from a hard start, and he made something of himself. And look, this is monumental to me because I was a part of like his growth. I got to see his growth, and that man's been around me 10 years. 10 years, and he's been loyal. Love this dude.
Hey. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hey, this is Lex with Diverse Technology Industrial. I'm part of the Liquid Gold series on YouTube. And I always wanted to teach people how to do the multiple of 10. I live my life by multiplying things by 10. I don't buy anything unless I can buy 10 of. And I want to give you that treatment. So if I get 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to give $1,000 away. If I get 50,000 subscribers, I'm going to give $5,000 away. And how we're going to do this, we're going to create a raffle. For every person that's been commenting since episode 1, we're going to put all your names in a raffle, and we're going to spin that thing in a circle, and we're going to draw a name. And if you're that lucky person, you're going to live by the multiple of 10. This is Lex. I look forward to building a great series with you guys. Stay tuned. Liquid Gold.